So I'm going to read The Night Before Christmas, which is one of my favourite Christmas stories. And here's Santa on his sleigh with his 8 reindeer pulling him along, and his sack full of toys, I imagine. Okay. It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. And there's a little boy and a little girl on their bunk beds. And there's a little mouse right in the window up the top. And all their stockings hanging above the fireplace. A little snowman out here too. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. So it's obviously being read by the dad, by the sounds of it. And he's jumping out of bed to see what the noise was he just heard outside. And here's the little cat under their bed, and he's winking. He's got one eye open and one eye closed. And there's a mouse dancing over there, which is funny. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave lustre of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. There's Santa and his 8 reindeer up high in the sky, so they look small at the moment. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Here's his 8 reindeer pulling him. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. And that's what reindeer's feet are called, hooves. And the dad can hear them on the rooftop. And Santa's just about to jump down the chimney by the looks of it. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. So because he's come down the chimney, he's got all the black ash from inside the chimney all over his clothes. He's all filthy. Oh, and look, the kids must have left out 2 cookies and a glass of milk for Santa as well. That's nice. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. And he's got a big smile on his face, no wonder, because he's eating cookies and drinking milk. And there's a cat and a little mouse who's coming down the stairs. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. And we all know what Santa says when he laughs, don't we? He says, ho, ho, ho. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Ah, look, and the cat is drinking the milk out of the glass using a straw, and the mouse is in Santa's hand eating a cookie. Well, they must be happy. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He's got no time to talk because he's got to visit all the good boys and girls in the whole world. So he's in a bit of a rush. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And the dad's waving out the window. That's the end.